Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is the Oddly Enough show for Wednesday, June 18th. And right now we're going to talk about the NBA futures odds for the 2014-2015 season. They just came out right after the Spurs won the championship. Swayne Johnson, thanks for being back with us.
Loshak, my brother, I am wound up just waiting to talk to you about all things NBA, including the free agency and even touch upon the draft coming up on Thursday night, June 26th, where we're going to see the future stars and the future busts.
Yeah, there's something funny about the futility of all this. You know, as soon as a championship is won, immediately we're looking forward to the futures odds for the next season. It's like, where does it end? I don't know, Swayne Johnson. Where does it end?
You know, it's just one continuous loop, Loshak. It's like Groundhog Day. You know, we keep coming back, man. It just never, ever ends.
I'll tell you what, for me, I know when it ends. When I make my first million from sports betting, for me, that's when it partially ends.
Oh, from your lips to God's ears, baby.
All right, so let's talk about the NBA futures odds that we have here. And I'm looking at some of these odds from sportsbook.ag. And at sportsbook.ag, they have the Miami Heat as the overwhelming favorite to win the title in 2015 at 5-2. The second choices are the Spurs and OKC at 8-1. Miami at 5-2. You've got to be kidding me, right?
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, give me a freaking break. I mean, you're talking about their outside shooter, one of the best in history, Ray Allen, on the verge of retirement. I mean, it almost seems to be a foregone conclusion. You're talking about Dwayne freaking Wade, who looked like he was about 82 years old in the NBA Finals. I mean, this guy is 32, really going on 52, and he's looking for a max contract. He's definitely opting in. He's going to be hanging around a year or two that he's got left, no question about that. But he looks like an old man out there, and doesn't look like he's going to get any better. I mean, LeBron James, my God, what if he walks? You know, but on the flip side of that coin, Loshak, what if Carmelo Anthony takes his talents to South Beach?
I don't know, man. I'm looking at some of these other odds. Some of them are looking pretty enticing, right? We saw how great Portland was for a lot of last season, 32-1. That seems like it might be decent. Indiana, you know, if they can see enough psychiatrists and get their collective heads together, 15-1, that might not be too bad. Then the OKC 8-1, Clippers 10-1, the Rockets at 20-1. All those are kind of interesting. I guess we want to think about now is who might benefit most from free agency and the draft. What do you think, Swayne Johnson?
Well, I'll tell you, you know, we were talking. I was actually talking to a baseball writer, and he was telling me that he had floor seats in Chicago, and he said that Derrick Rose is the fastest player he has ever seen, bar none. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I think we forget about just how good that guy can be. I mean, who knows what he's going to be like. I mean, if he can bounce back, and if he can bounce back, and there have been rumors that Carmelo may take his talents to the Windy City, man, oh man, I mean, if you could get on that train before Melo gets there, wow, you could cash big time. I mean, the Rockets certainly are another destination. And like you said, I mean, the Indiana Pacers, my God, if they can just get a real good shrink and get them straight, man, I mean, they could compete too. But, you know, unless Carmelo Anthony goes to Miami, I can't see how in the world you could possibly play them at 5-2.
So who do you think might benefit most from the draft then?
Well, you know, when you're talking about who's going to benefit most, I think that a team like Orlando could benefit, but certainly not even come close to sniffing even, you know, the playoffs, never mind a title. So, I mean, this is all about odds and making bank. I mean, when they start to deal the total wins, Orlando Magic might be somebody that you might want to take a look at. They've got the 4th to 12th overall picks. Looks like they're going to be taking the Aussie Dante Exum to bolster the backcourt, and probably going to take Duke's Rodney Hood or MSU's Adrian Payne up front. I mean, that team could get better in a hurry, but, you know, we're talking about winning the Eastern Conference or winning the championship. They're not going to be around.
All right, so as of right now, looking at the odds that are being offered right now at sportsbook.ag, which of these picks you think might have the most value? I would probably go with Portland at 32-1. What do you think about that, Swayne Johnson, and who's your pick?
Portland at 32-1, that is awfully enticing. I mean, you can't overlook that. I think that's a great value play. But for me, I'd be looking at Oklahoma City Thunder at 8-1.
All right, Swayne Johnson, thanks for your thoughts on this. Talk to you again next week.